Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. It is April the 1st. Don't worry, I'm not doing any April Fool's type stuff, but I did want to take a look at the pre-built gaming PC market over on Amazon. You guys know the deal. GPU prices are crazy, but hopefully coming down. Pre-built prices are still not ideal. Hopefully these go down in the near future, but I've got some options here. From a budget-oriented standpoint, pre-built PCs still aren't the greatest. I would love to get to a point where, like, you can get a really nice $700 PC, even pre-built, but hopefully that's coming soon. And I do want to highlight a couple other things in this video. I know I typically cover the pre-built in its own video. There's timestamps you guys can skip around. A monitor deal as well as Xbox Gamepass. If you guys don't have a subscription right now might be a good time to sign up with a couple of the titles that just dropped. But let's go through the pre-built options on Amazon real quick. There's an HP Pavilion. This is an entry-level PC at $660. When you're at this price point, especially buying a pre-built, you really have to be careful not to get a PC with like a GT 730 or a GT 710, 1030, something like that. Those PCs, I don't know what they're doing on as a pre-built, but there's an HP Pavilion with a Core i3 10100 and a GTX 1650. Now, a 1650 isn't a blowaway GPU. However, at 1080p, it is a pretty decent GPU. And if you want to play, even newer games, just not maxed out at 60 frames per second, it's a fine GPU. And especially if you're looking to play a lot of esports games, if you're looking to play like World of Warcraft, MMOs, things like that, a 1650, I'm probably underselling a 1650 as well, but, it's a pretty good GPU, all things considered, at this price range. The only drawback to this PC is it's only got a 256GB SSD, which some people maybe can get by with that. Ideally, you'd like at least 500 gigabytes, so plan on expanding your storage with a PC like this, but at $660, I thought that was a good price. 8 gigs of RAM as well, which isn't ideal, but at this price point, not that bad, all things considered. A 1650 isn't one of the, GPUs that's been price gouged to the heavens, but it does go for like $200 still. 200, 220, I think I even saw some listings for like 250. Okay, so if you want to go higher end, we're going to just jump right up because I think you're going to start getting quality options at the $1,200 range. There's a SkyTech Shadow with a Ryzen 5 3600 and an RTX 3060. Now, the 3060 prices, from what I'm seeing, are actually going down. If you can snipe a good deal on one, that's probably pretty ideal. Like, it's getting easier to snipe those deals, and I mean, deals will come in and then they'll go out of stock within like 5 minutes, so you got like a 5-minute window. That's why you need to like snipe the deals, but nonetheless, $1,200 with the coupon that Amazon still has available is pretty good. It's got a 1TB SSD as well, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 600-watt gold power supply, and a Ryzen 5 3600. If you do value the 3060 at like $500, which is probably underselling it a little bit based on eBay prices, but you can snipe it probably at a better price if you are lucky. But let's say $500, that makes the rest of the build like $700. You got a Ryzen 5, 16 gigs of RAM, a 600-watt power supply, Windows 10. Yeah, it's an okay deal. And as far as secondhand sellers go, the $500 on a 3060 is definitely underselling it a little bit. But again, ideally, you'd like to snipe a better deal. The SkyTech Azure is down to $1,600. This has a Ryzen 5 3600 as well, an RTX 3070, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 1TB NVMe 650-watt gold power supply. Now, this is $1,600. The RTX 3070, no lie, was available a little while ago from me recording this video for like, I believe $500, $550. That's MSRP. Yes, the MSRP of the 3070 is supposed to be $500, around the $500 range. Is that readily available? Absolutely not, but it was for a minute. But yeah, it's still very hard to get it at that price point. If you go on eBay, the 3070s do go for at least, I want to say $750, but I'll give you guys a live look right now. Let's look it up. Yeah, so like $750, and it goes all the way up to like the $900 range, but you're looking at $750, probably more listings at $800, so for everything else that you're getting, it's an okay deal. Not the greatest in the world. The regular list price is $1,900 for this PC, which that's absolutely not worth it, but nonetheless, thought that was worth a mention. And then another option, if you do want a Ryzen 5 5600X, that's available at $1,700. Essentially, a same configuration as the other PC, but I would probably go with the $1,600 option. Also, do want to give a shout to the CUK Aegis with a Ryzen 5 5800X, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a 512GB NVMe, and a 2TB hard drive, and an RTX 3080 with a 750-watt power supply. That's $2,400 It's pricey. RTX 3080 pre-builts generally are pretty pricey, so yeah, there's also a SkyTech option with the Ryzen 5 5600X and a 3080, but the CUK option is looking pretty decent, all things considered. Still, prices are pretty outrageous. I would probably wait a little while before you make any moves right now, just because I think the market is going to change up a little bit, hopefully in the coming months and hopefully as we get into the summer. So if you've waited this long, if you don't have any urgency to get a PC, I think your best bet is to wait a couple more months, and then at that point, I don't think PC prices are going to go any higher. I don't think that's just going to happen. So outside of that, I do want to cover a couple of other deals. The Gigabyte M32U 32-inch 144Hz 4K monitor. Now, this is a top-of-the-line monitor where it's 4K, 144Hz, and at 32 inches. It's 25% off at $600. Could you imagine if it was $6? It was just $740 recently on Amazon, so this is a pretty decent discount on it. So, I mean, if you're looking for a higher-end monitor, you're going to pay a pretty penny, but if you're looking for all of those features, this has got quite a bit. 1 millisecond response time as well, $600 for that is pretty decent, all things considered. Lastly, I do want to note, Xbox Gamepass Ultimate, they do have the $1 deal up right now. They usually have this deal more often than not that I've noticed, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of this. If you don't have a Game Pass subscription, Weird West just got added to Game Pass. It's a new game coming from Wolfeye Studios, a brand new studio that got formed from the creators of Arcane Studio. Of course, they did Dishonored. Really good game. It's this RPG with a lot of decision making, a very much story driven. Gameplay's a little bit clunky, wasn't high on it, but overall, pretty solid game, and you can play it with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You can play it with Game Pass PC, of course. It's on PC and console. And $1 to sign up is a pretty darn good deal, all things considered. So I thought I would give that a mention, and obviously with Game Pass Ultimate, ton of good stuff coming. Hopefully April has a solid rollout of games as well. But Weird West right now, you can play that for just $1 here if you do sign up. This is for new subscribers only, so if you have a pre-existing subscription, well, go play Weird West. It's available for you, but yeah, you can extend your subscription for $1. But that's going to do it for me. Again, pre-built PC market still not the greatest. Definitely some options coming in, and if I see some good options roll out in the coming month, I will do a video letting you guys know, and hopefully I can get it up before it goes out of stock or anything like that. Unfortunately, by the time I was ready to record today, that 3070 deal was gone, but nonetheless, links to everything in the description box as well. If you do buy anything as far as pre-built PCs go, I do get a little bit of a cut of that thanks to the Amazon affiliate links. That is much appreciated, but that's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.